My camera. This desk is... It's one of my business cards, but it looks different. When did I change these? No messages on the vid phone.
So have you heard any more about the Tesla cache or Margaret Leonard? I mean, if she can't fix it, how are you gonna get your memory back?
It's not just my memory, it's my life I want back.
Those Morlocks, I think that there's a connection between them and Margaret Leonard. I mean, see, the other day when you got knocked out, Margaret was in your apartment, right? The Morlock hunters told me they'd never seen so many Morlocks around Chandler Avenue. They said it was like something or someone was drawing them there. I mean, no one knows what they were doing around here. They were scattered after Margaret died. Now the hunters say that quite a few of them have been showing up in one particular area outside the city. I got a location for you.
So who is Margaret Leonard, really? Is she a modern Dr. Mengele experimenting on damaged human beings for her own gratification? And why is she the critical key to my world over the last 7 years? My head's still spinning when I spot the location 200 feet below me.
I've got a bad feeling about this. Of course, I've always got a bad feeling about this. Could you just go ahead and place me in a hard case?
Which one's the fourth wall? Because I don't want to break it. Water must be toxic. I better not stick my tootsies in it.
The water surrounding the house.
Whoa. There was someone or something on the other side of this stream. I wonder if it's Mantis. I need to be careful. Sounds like he's in a homicidal mood. Part of the bridge has collapsed, and I shouldn't even think about trying to swim across that water. Bucket of nails is always helpful when you want to... Yeah, I've never really been interested in yard work. You know, I've always thought that wood is a key ingredient to starting any fire. It's an Ultra Pro 900 lock. I'll need to find the... That man over there could be Mantis.
Why does this have to be so heavy?
Someone's watching me, and it's making... Now I could use that. Which one's the fourth wall? Because I don't want to break it.
for crying out loud! Oh my hell! Yeah.
That was a waste of time. Yep, it's an old shed, all right.
Some things are separate for a reason. Oh my hell. I gotta admit, sometimes when you play God, things turn out okay. Yeah, that'll work. Don't do that!
Yeah, I've never really been interested in yard work. The bridge is out. I'm gonna have to find some way to cross it and not fall into the toxic water below. Well, that was stupid. Man, I don't even know what I was That accomplished nothing. I'm not sure that man is friend or foe. Well, that might come in handy. Better steer clear of the waters. God knows what could be lurking in that. Man, I have an eerie feeling I'm being watched. With 5 planks, I could repair the ladder next to the shed. Wood is good, especially... Well, I'm almost ready to start a construction project. I just need 5 wood planks. Sign says the water's toxic, but how dangerous could it be?
Has there ever been a bigger idiot than you?
That accomplished nothing. Looks like I'll need 5 planks, a hammer, and some nails if I'm going to repair this ladder. Well, this'll come in handy. Yeah, it's a plank. Well, that was stupid.
Well, yeah, that'll work.
Now, I fixed it, and it appears to be some sort of ladder. This ladder could help me go places. Steer clear of the waters. God. Sign says the water's toxic, but how dangerous could it be?
Has there ever been a bigger idiot than you?
It's a card reader. I'll need to find the card before I can get inside. Milk drinkers? Man, that explains a lot. Milk drinkers? Man, that explains. This card could be used to get in the front door. Oh, that is nasty. Well, that won't work.
Who are you?
Margaret Leonard sent me.
Liar! Liar!
You know, you seem like you could use a great big hug.
Ah! Friend? Slave! Killer!
Slade? Are you talking Big Jim Slade?
Get it out of my head!
So, maybe some medication for you?
Help me! Slave! Die! Die!
Kids. They never shut the door when they go out to play. That must be Mantis, and my guess is Margaret Leonard left some medication to control his affliction somewhere in the swamp house. The XBR 1000 greenhouse light. It sure grows plants fast, but the FDA banned them because of... It's a big sack of seeds. Yep, garden shears are perfect for trimming grass, bushes, or stubborn branches. The XBR 1000 greenhouse light. It sure grows plants fast, but the FDA banned them because of excess radiation. Maybe try something else. Man, I am making great time. This thing hasn't even moved. Books help me become more learned. Oh man, the desk in my office is way big. Got it. Man, that is one big jackalope. Well, I won't be able to use this fireplace. It's got a vent cover. There's more to this world than meets the eye. Well, another matchbook to add to my collection. It's a broken syringe. I'll bet this would have been worth a lot of money on Antiques Roadshow if they hadn't refinished it in white. Nothing special. There's only room for one chair at that table. The zipper on this cushion's stuck. I'll need something to help me open it. Man, I don't even know what I was trying to... That's not right. Looks like Bowers was interested in some Nikola Tesla artifacts from Rook's pawn shop. Good for gardening. Wood is good, especially for building fires. Don't tell anyone, but I hear these make fire. The cabinet lock is broken, so I'll need to find another way to open it. The cabinet lock is broken, so I'll need to find another way to open it. Maybe try... That was a waste of time. Looks like I'll need some firewood. I need matches. Don't tell anyone, but I hear these make fire. nice fire. I bet this could increase my defense. Nothing special. I bet this could increase my defense by +5. You know, I love secret doors, and something in this room must trigger it open. Well, someone could trip over this. You know, I love secret doors, and something in this room must trigger it open. Books. Well, I doubt Margaret even read all these books. The cabinet lock is broken, so I'll need to find another way to open it. Candles make libraries seem romantic. I'll bet this would have been worth a lot of money on Antiques Roadshow if they hadn't refinished it in white. Well, I doubt Margaret even read all these books. The zipper on this cushion's stuck. I'll need something to help me open it. Something big just moved, and there's smoke coming out from behind the panel. It's a safe lock, and I'll need a key to open it. Well, I doubt Margaret even read all these books. It's a pot for planting seeds. This key belongs to an Ultra Pro 900 lock. Oh, I love sticky notes, and I just used my last one. Wait, something's written on this one. I can't use this fireplace. I know tongs are great for pulping. I can't use this fireplace. It's been bricked in. Whoa, that's one old vid phone. It's got a message on it, but I'll need to get Margaret's voicemail number to listen to it. It's an empty vial. Hey, don't let... Whoa, that's one old vid phone. It's got a message on it, but I'll need to get Margaret's voicemail number to listen to it.
First message. Margaret, we followed your instructions and combined the valerian flower petals with alcohol in a vial, placed it in the chemical mixer, then administered the serum to the subjects via syringe. However, this only momentarily suppressed rage in the Morlocks. There needs to be a more permanent solution.
There are no more messages.
Oh, someone's writing their letter to Santa early this year. Another table. Whoops. Talking to myself again. Another table. Whoops. Yeah, talking to myself. Candles always put me in the mood. For what? I don't know. That's why I always insist on guests using coasters. It's a Mike and Ike Hammer candy comic. That's why I always insist on guests using coasters. "50 Shades of Clay." The cabinet lock is broken, so I'll need to find another way to open it. Hello. You know, I love secret doors, and something in this room must trigger it open. You know, I love secret doors, and something in this room must trigger it open. You know, I love secret doors, and something in this room must trigger it open. I need to unscrew that cog from the wall before I can repair it. Well, that won't work. Man, I don't even know what I was trying. Maybe try something else. That accomplished nothing. Yep, it's an old shed, all right. Well, that rig must be compensating for something.
I know what you're thinking, and that's not a good idea.
Oh, it's C4 chewing gum. This stuff packs quite a wallop, but it is grape. I love grape flavor. On second thought, I better find another use for this. Rook uses one of those to chase the neighborhood kids off. Is this? It is. It's actual moonshine. I love barrels. Fertilizer that looks as good as it smells. Well, that rig must be compensating for something. Oof, that's real moonshine, with a high enough alcohol content to make you go blind for 3 days. Margaret must have been a girl who could hold her liquor.
Don't do that! How hard did... Oh my heck.
Yep, it's an old shed, all right. This pot is ready for seeds to be planted in. Guess I better not be too creative, because it won't work. Like an eye hammer. Suck. Nice chest. Ah, the XBR 1000 greenhouse. That was a waste of time. It's a big sack of seeds. Man, I don't even know what I was trying to do. I wonder if there's a way to get these valerian flowers to grow quickly. Hey, not even Sam Spade had a spade like this. Perfect for gardening.
Dear God. A match made in wherever you believe you'll go when you die. For me, it's a garage sale. A match made in a garage sale. How hard did you hit your head?
That's not right. Palm trees were a nice touch. That was a waste of time. I never cared for pliers. Got lots of bad dental memories. This is the only tool my dentist uses.
we followed your instructions and combined the valerian flower petals with alcohol in a vial, placed it in the chemical mixer, then administered the serum to the subjects via syringe. However, this only momentarily suppressed rage in the Morlocks. There needs to be a more permanent solution.
Don't do that!
That accomplished nothing. Books. I doubt Margaret even read all these books. I doubt books, more books. Books. I'll bet this would have been worth a lot of money on Antiques Roadshow if they hadn't refinished it in white. Maybe that was a little overkill, but I'm sure Thor's big hammer here could... This Thor-sized hammer could reshape the world.
Don't!
It's a safe lock, and I'll need a key to... Well, that won't work. Zipper on this cushion's stuck. It's a safe key. The picture looks similar to the one downstairs, except the one downstairs had 3 numbers on it. security card. Safes are never safe from me. Maybe try something else. Maybe try...
This is worse than...
That's not right. Arm. I've always wanted one of these. They're good for reaching items just out of my grasp or in a dangerous situation. I'll need to reshape this metal cog.
Yeah, that... Dear God. Ew. Stop. Just stop.
Now I can place this cog in a fire and reshape it. In this state, the cog is quite malleable. I'll need to find some tools to shape it. The cog's fixed and ready to be put back. Looks like the panel... It's a card reader, and I'll need the... That's not right. And another security card. Like I haven't... Something tells me no one was coming in here for cheap eye surgery. Yeah, Margaret made sure this place was soundproof. There's more books in here than in my county library. Cursed government spending cuts. It's a chemical mixer for creating medicine. I'll need to place a vial filled with alcohol and valerian flowers in here to create medicine for Mantis. That's the interocitor IQ measurement system. I should try this baby out and see what a genius I am.
Don't text. You may not like what you find. Dr. Zaius was right. A man like you is inferior to the simian in every way.
Now there's something you don't typically see in a residential home. Looks like something unethical happened in here. It's my apartment from my old UI of U days. Just the place to conduct some business.
I've assembled the spirit radio. Tonight will be my first attempt to contact my husband. The radio is working. I hear voices that are incoherent, eerie, and tantalizing. There must be some way to amplify the power. My last attempt was a near disaster, similar to what happened to Tesla back in 1899. The frequency caused a vibration that increased until I thought the house would split in two. I had to smash the radio. Now I have to start all over. I don't want to get my hopes too high, but I believe I've made contact. I brought the radio into the lab, and I swear that being close to Charles's cryo chamber has intensified the signal. I'm sure it's his voice, but I can't understand what he's saying. I've recorded hours of the voice and had experts analyze the audio from every angle. We've deciphered 3 words: void, return, immortal. I've reached an impasse. I wonder if the Tesla egg, could it amplify the radio's power? It's been weeks since I've heard Charles's voice on the spirit radio. I wonder if the Gideon parasites have moved ahead without me and brought him back to life. It's been years since I made an entry in this video journal. Charles is dead and lost to me forever, and I will die soon. The translator lives, and one way or another, whoever sees this, Mantis, Mason, it's up to you to stop the translator.
Stopping the translator isn't going to be easy, and the Tesla egg and spirit radio seem to be the keys. Somehow, the information Margaret Leonard took to the grave needs to be uncovered. Is that even possible? I have an eerie feeling it is. Just the place to conduct some business. The glass is shattered. Was something trying to get in or out? The glass is shattered. Was something trying to get in or out? Now there's something you don't typically see in a residential home. That was a waste of time. Well, that was stupid. It's a chemical mixer for creating medicine. I'll need to place a vial filled with alcohol and valerian flowers in here to create medicine for Mantis. I'll need to shine a powerful light on this plant to make it grow faster. Ah, the XBR 1000 greenhouse. That's a big sack of seeds. I'll need to shine a... Looks like there could be something hiding underneath this dirt. Looks like Margaret tried to bury her mistakes. What's she trying to do out here? Dirt. Looks like Margaret tried to bury her mistakes. Well, that was stupid. Man, I don't even know what I was trying. Guess I better not be too creative. That's not right. Ah, the XBR. Maybe Maybe try something else. I'll need to shine a powerful light on this plant to make it grow faster. Well, that was stupid. Ah, the XBR. Well, that won't work. Looks like Margaret tried to bury her mistakes. What's she trying to do out here? Dirt. It's good for... Well, that won't work. Something to cut off a valerian blossom from this plant. Well, that might come in handy.
Stop. Just stop. Dummy. I guess luck counts for something. I gotta admit, sometimes when you play God...
Well, hell, that ought to do it. This medicine should control Manus's pain. I waited near the front door, ready for him to show up, but not as ready as I should have been.
Sorry. I can't control it.
Are you the one who prays?
Oh, my hell, praying mantis. God, what an idiot.
That was Margaret's code. So she did send you. It just seems strange she took such a risk coming to see you so she could give you the injection.
How do you know about that?
Because I was there. And she wanted you to forget everything you had done.
Yeah, well, she pretty much accomplished that.
Yeah. And here you are. Seems kind of strange.
Strange? You know what I find strange? I saw a video of Margaret torturing you.
She wasn't torturing me. She had been helping me for a very long time.
But you're a Morlock. She made you this way.
You can't blame her. I chose this path. I volunteered to take one of the greatest technological leaps of all time, cryo technology. I was one of the founding members of the Tesla Legacy Society. Along with others, I allowed myself to die and be brought back. We dreamed of waking to a world reborn. But we found ourselves worse off than before. And worst of all, we no longer were the people we had been. The cryosleep had unforeseen complications.
Well, at least cryogenics is now partially covered under major medical.
Only a few of us escaped the physical deformities from the freeze. Worse is what it did to our minds. Drove us to madness.
So how come the Tesla Society hasn't taken care of you guys? Certainly the burden shouldn't just fall on Margaret.
The Tesla Legacy Society and its creations are no more.
So what happened? I mean, I know a little of your history since Charles Johansson joined you.
Johansson. I believed in him once. He was our martyr. We carried his work to the foot of his holy cryo chamber. We knew that one day he would return to take us to this glorious future.
And he did return.
Yeah, he was now the translator. He was delusional only as the greatest zealots are. He believed he knew the will of Tesla. He was going to create a gateway, a celestial conduit between heaven and earth. He called it the immortal coil.
Gotcha.
He was determined to build it at any cost. And in the end, we banished him from the society. But he didn't stay banished. Months later, he returned with a small group of men, led by the one known as Slade. They attacked the facility, sparing no one. I saw Slade himself put a gun to my wife's head while she begged for her life, and he pulled the trigger. When it was over, they removed every trace of the Tesla Legacy Society. Its files, its equipment. There was only one thing left behind.
And that was?
A key bit of information. The spirit radio frequencies. They were stored in the clouds that Charles never knew about.
And these were important.
It may be the only way to stop Charles from activating the immortal coil.
And that would be bad?
It's very bad. As in splitting the planet in two bad. I'll tell you where to find the egg. But I need you to find those frequencies first.
Before I head off to the Tesla Legacy Society, I get a call from Thompson Auld inviting me over to his house. Sounds like he's ready to talk.
Any luck locating the spirit radio?
I've got some leads, but it all seems to tie to something called the immortal coil.
I found something that you might find interesting. They did some experiments with interfacing brain circuitry. You might have been one of the first test subjects.
I'm sorry.
Memories are simply electronic impulses, and we are the sum of our memories. Now, on a cellular level, you're a completely different person than you were 7 years ago. But your essence is exactly the same as it was that night with Chelsea outside of the Golden Pagoda.
How do you know about Chelsea?
Well, first, and you may already know this, Chelsea is Margaret Leonard's daughter. Now, Margaret had lost her husband, and she was overwhelmed. So she put Chelsea in the care of a mutant family, the Bandos, and then tried to forget that she'd ever had a child.
That's pretty cold.
Well, it was a decision that she's regretted for decades. And years later, when she found Chelsea living at the Ritz, she rented a room so she could be close, but never revealed her true identity.
Yeah, and that's why we got abducted.
Now, Margaret was being funded by Gideon Enterprises, and an opportunistic manager named Dalton Fisk found out that Margaret's husband had stolen some very important documents.
The Tesla cash.
Dalton tried to force Margaret into reanimating Charles, but she refused and then disappeared. But then Dalton discovered that she had a daughter, and he came after her. Now, this much I can tell you. She's alive and well and living a new life. But I hope you'll understand that even if I could tell you more, I wouldn't.
Margaret was so frightened for Chelsea, she gave her away. I mean, if I have to, I will too, because I never want to put Chelsea's life in danger.
I'm glad that you see it that way. It's really for the best. And now you have your own new life to lead. Which reminds me, I meant to get you the canister.
Yeah, except I can't remember my new life.
Well, maybe that's not such a bad thing. But if you decide to use the spirit radio to try to get answers, you'll need help. Wait here.
This is where I come in. How about we go get that cryo chamber with old Maggie's head in it?
We can't let him have it.
Oh, hold on, partner there. No need to get violent or anything. Let's just see if we can work this out, okay?
Oh, up there, is it?
You're hurt pretty bad. We've got to get you to the hospital.
No, you have to stop him. If they get inside her head, it will undo everything that Mason was fighting for.
Look, I know what they're after, and I think I can beat them to it. It's the Tesla egg, so let's just get you out of here.
Go! Go!
You're coming with me. Come on. I couldn't shake the look of fear I saw in Alt's eyes as he was lying in a pool of his own blood. Slade had blown a hole through the little man without even a second thought. Could I really have been partners with someone like that? Maybe I did change over the last 7 years, but if I did, it has to be possible to change back. I need a weapon I can use against these psychopaths. I knew my only hope was somewhere at the Tesla Institute. Slade's trumped me at every corner, but the ace may be at Tesla.